Hi, I'm Rob Naravian, Project Manager with BBI Construction. We're here today at 777 Broadway, which is Bayside Elderly Housing, part of the Throughline Project, a project that we're doing for CCDC here in Chinatown.
Hi, my name is Cameron Lavasani with BBI Construction, Superintendent.
Hi, I'm David Slee with BBI Construction. I was the Assistant Project Manager on the Throughline Project.
777 Broadway is part of a 3-building phased renovation here in Chinatown. We have 1204 Mason Consorcia, which is a 3-story building. We have 777, which is a 3-story building over podium with parking. And we have 1527 Grant Street, which is another 3-story building down on the edge of North Beach in Chinatown. This is all part of 100% low-income affordable housing. Our client is CCDC, a very important member of Chinatown, which owns a number of buildings. And this renovation has been planned for a long time, so it's nice to see it to finally come to fruition. What they're doing in each building is renovating the interiors of all the units and making these essentially brand new from the inside. We have a total of 33 units here. And we've also updated the communal spaces along with some exterior spaces. This building happens to be built in the early 1990s. Our other 2 buildings were built around the turn of the century, about 1910. So they are a little more historic in style, and this one is a little more contemporary in style.
The 2 historical buildings, we had soft story retrofits, which was a big structural scope in both of those buildings, which brought challenges. It was tough to do work in a 100-year-old building. But in the end, we created homes and spaces for people. You know, what they come into is essentially a new place, you know. All the challenges that we had to go through. A lot of these projects are you know, they're in the works for 3 to 4 years beforehand, before you break ground. And so when it all comes together, it's special.
What you often don't see with these projects is the amount of work that goes on behind the scenes. So it's a large coordination between BBI Construction, our design partners, and ownership, and coordinating with city inspectors and city officials to get all of the appropriate information in the right place so we can execute our design. And that's a large part of the effort that is often not seen, but you can see the final product, which is amazing.
As you can imagine, a project like this takes a lot of hands to complete. We work with anywhere from 20 to 30 subcontractors and vendors that work on our projects, and with the implementation of added design and owner requests, as well as the unforeseen conditions that often appear on these types of projects, there's a tremendous amount of coordination that is needed, and that is where BBI steps in, making sure that the subs that are on site aren't stepping on each other's toes, and we are able to complete our projects in a timely fashion, even when there is added work.
This project is really about a collaboration between ownership, CCDC, our design partner, Saida Sullivan, and BBI Construction. We've been able to come together to form a great group in working together to again, renovate this building and the 2 other historic buildings in the area. It's very important to provide this service to the city and to make sure that this affordable housing component stays viable, but more importantly stays upgraded and stays livable. And that's a really important thing. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing the true effects of low-income affordable housing. It's not something you just talk about. This is actually housing being made in reality that's coming together through hard work, through our important partnerships, and through important local players.
One of the great things about working at BBI is that we get to work with community leaders such as CCDC to help refurbish needed buildings in this community. This project, we almost have 100 units that have been freshly renovated that is serving the Chinatown community, and it's really important to preserve our communities, and that is what BBI does, is we build communities.